My life be like, yeah. My life be like.
Yo, what up, G's? It's Owen. It's time I bless you guys with another video, and today we're going to talk about the weird reason why you guys need to have standards. Because most of you guys are on your phones, you're swiping right on 3s and 4s, just wasting your time all day, and you don't really know what you guys are doing, but I want to explain why you guys need standards and why it's so important if you're going to be that guy that gets the good girls, but also the guy that, just wins at life. So I was at the bar the other night. I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. It's all going to be off the top of my dome. No breaks this video, real quick. I'm at this bar with my homie from the boxing camp. He's with a girl that he's trying to mac on. The girl has a friend who looks a little bit like an orca whale, so not really my type. I'm not trying to go, spearfishing or whale hunting or whatever maybe tonight. So we get to the bar, I'm doing my thing, I'm helping my friend out, I'm playing him up like you should. Guys, quick note, if you're G's, then you gotta be just like, boosting your boys up. Like if you're out with a homie or a wingman, you gotta just say he's the man, just honestly help him out. You're never trying to steal his girl or ever trying to mac on any girls that he's bringing to the table. All right, that's not what G's do. You gotta have that abundance mindset. So anyway, I'm looking around the bar. I'm like, what's going on? I'm not even drunk. Maybe like, 3 gin and tonics deep, give or take. I got shit to do tomorrow. So, looking around, seeing what's up. There's a table of, 3 girls and, like a handful of dudes. And there's like 2 dudes at this table. So, naturally, I kind of like excuse myself from my friend from the boxing camp. And I'm thinking to myself, hey, maybe I can go over to this table and introduce myself, and I'm a little bit nervous and I don't really know if it's gonna work, but I kind of took a breath of confidence and walked over there, and before you know it, I was talking up the girls, talking up the 2 dudes. I was like, hey, what's going on, what brings you guys to Austin, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, one of the dudes just fucking pieces. He just bounces. He leaves the scene as if his mom was calling him on a cell phone with some emergency, and the guy just dips out. And his friend follows. So now it's just me and these 3 girls. This girl looks at me, and she's just cute, a little short, blonde, brown eyes, cute, a little shy. And she looks at me and she goes, "Oh, like that was the worst Hinge date that I've ever had in my life." And I was like, what? Like that was a Hinge date? Like those guys were fucking Hinge dates? Like get these simps out of here. Get these simps out of the bar. What are they doing? And she's like, yeah, it was terrible. It was so bad. Like we had nothing in common. And so me, I'm not really trying. This girl's kind of cute. So I'm not really putting in a lot of effort. I go, you guys had nothing in common. Where are you from? Oh, I'm from San Antonio. I'm like, yeah, I've never been there before. Don't really want to. Have no interest. She's like, oh, well, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I run the business. I do online advertising stuff. She's like, oh, I'm a real estate agent. And then I'm like, oh, so you guys know where I'm getting here, right? We have nothing in fucking common, right? And so now at this point, I'm like, all right, like, I've got no chance with this girl, whatever, waste of time. But all of a sudden, her friend is on the phone. So this, blondie and brown eyes and real estate agent's got her friend on the phone. The friend's next to her. The friend's like, oh my God, Kathy, we gotta go. The Uber's outside, we gotta go. So Kathy, the girl I was talking to, who was just on a Hinge date, mind you guys, for like 2.5 hours with these random simps, turns to me and is like, oh, like, come with us. And I'm like, okay, I'm not really putting much effort into this. Like this, we'll see where this goes. I don't really give a fuck. Like I'm 3 drinks deep. My homie from boxing is doing his thing with his girl. I'm like, all right, we'll see where this goes. So I follow these 2 girls outside, and guys, on the way out the door, I took another look at my girl, the real estate agent, and sometimes you have too many drinks and you can do it, but me, I wasn't that drunk. I saw her and I was like, yeah, she's kind of cute. It could be cool to see her, but at the same time, I really have no interest in seeing this girl. She was a little thick, a little chunky. Could have been fun in bed, but at the same time, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back inside the bar. And so, this was like, doing this kind of stuff, guys. Like, you gotta be the kind of guy that really is the one turning down these women. All right, a lot of you guys watching this, as I said earlier, you're swiping right. You're begging girls to hang out with you. You're DMing girls. You're texting girls, let's hang out. Like, there are guys out there that literally are rejecting girls, okay? I have girls that I'll see, and I'll sleep with them, I'll see them, And then I'll tell them, oh, I don't think that we can see each other anymore. Okay, like I'm not really feeling this, like the energy is not there, or I've got other girls that I'm seeing, or I just don't find them that attractive anymore. Like this is the kind of guy that you want to get to. Okay, so the thing too about this, guys, and the big reason why it's so important to be the guy rejecting girls and having standards is because you have to realize the second order consequence of sleeping with this trash, quite frankly, right? Like let's say I were to go home with this real estate agent, go to her place, drink a little bit more. Like now I'm 6 drinks in, now it's 3 a.m. You know, now I don't, you know, wake up until noon the next day with a hangover, and the entire next day is unproductive. Is that really worth some, you know, mediocre pussy? Is that really worth it, guys? Like, yeah, you get a little bit of validation from these hoes, but you honestly get nothing done the next day. You get no work done, no work on your business, on your purpose, on your shit. Like, you get to a point where it's not even fucking worth it. And that's where I want you guys to be. You know, as a G, you want to be doing your own business. You want to be grinding. You want to be working. You want to be training, working out, meeting women, and doing your hobbies. You want to cut out the video games, cut out the TV, and bring yourself to be that high value man that has the standards to turn girls down. Because once you get to this level, you turn girls down because they're not worth your time. Like you'd rather be making money than sleeping with these low quality girls. And that's where I want you guys to get to. And so what can you do to get there? I mean, hell, leave a comment on how, on which topics you want me to cover on how to get there. But off the top of my brain, you want to maximize your looks. You want to get charismatic and confident in terms of going out, being a good conversationalist. You know, you want to have like a mysterious aura to you a little bit. You don't want to reveal too much. But those are the big things. You know, looks, money, status. It's the age-old debate. No one fucking knows which one's the most important. But if you can just do your best to maximize the ones that you can, then you're gonna be that guy that's rejecting girls and actually has standards. Because the next day, I was happy. I was able to get up around 9 a.m. I was able to get some work done until noon, get a good lunch, get some lifting and training in, and had time to crank out these videos since it was on my mind from the night before. So that's it, guys. Wanted to film this all in one take, but hope you enjoyed. Comment on what you want me to explain in terms of how to become the guy that has the standards and the confidence to be rejecting girls. Whether it be me talking about looks maxing, or going out, confidence, charisma, money, status, whatever it may be. Leave a comment. Make sure to like. I mean, that's like the least thing I can ask you guys to do. I mean, if you've watched the video to this long, just leave a like. All right, it helps the algorithm out. Leave a comment. More importantly, that helps even more. And make sure to subscribe. Hate to be begging you guys to do this, but I'm a new channel. It takes like months and months to grow. And the more I grow, the more content I'll be putting out for you guys and answering your questions personally. So make sure to do that, and I will catch you guys on the flip. All right, peace.